everyone, this is Crimson, and welcome to part 3 of Skinwalker. Now I know I have said this multiple times, but silly me finally figured out what I was doing wrong with the game volume. I'm using the program Bandicam, and in the settings I only had my mic selected and nothing selected for the alternate sound, which all I had to do was click for the Windows, which is my computer, and it would have recorded whatever's playing on the computer. So yeah, I felt pretty stupid, but you know, this is how you learn things, and since I'm a newbie, I need to learn these things on my own. Trial and error, right? I mean, that's pretty much life basically. So since I finally got the sound going, I'm going to go through the whole game again, because I'm dead serious. I want you guys to listen to the sounds in this game, because a lot of them are creepy. So, let me introduce my friends. We will go through I'm not going to talk through all the text again, because that took forever. And we went through that for the first video, so I'm just going to blow through these chums real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I turned the game volume up just a little bit more just to make sure. Alrighty. Creepy trees. But then... Alright, let's do this again. Water. What the? Hello? Why doesn't it let me select the wood? Why is the sound cutting out? Oh, did you sleep well last night? With you in my sleeping bag, you know I did. Oh, now it lets me choose it. Stupid piece of... Sup, bro? Yeah. We had fun drinking. It was a blast. Collect wood. Now, of course, the sound's all cutting out. Finally get it fixed, and it goes and does this all stuff. Oh well. Oh. What is that sound? Doesn't sound like something you'd hear in a forest. There we go, a bucket of water. Get the hell out of here. Huh, the sound stopped. Weird. Okay, entered water, entered wood. Ask my beautiful lady here to cook. Later that evening. Let's do this all backwards. Okay, here we go. Time to go sleep soon. Out of booze. Gotta go to town. Don't want to walk. You're a complainer, Michael. Hell's up with this fog. Whoops. Didn't mean to click twice. Okay. Hey! Anyone else hear that sound? Creepy. Metally. It can be a word. Let's go. Okay. Celeste, now that we're alone, I need to confess something to you. I'm sure that was no chainsaw. I wonder what it was. Good night. Damn it. Sleepiness soon overtook everyone. But something woke you up a few hours later in your half-wake state. Freaky feet outside my tent. What normal person would stumble out to investigate? What the? Darren? Michael? Celeste? Is that you? Better not be. I'll be freaking out. I have issues, guys. Please don't. I get nightmares easy. Whoa. What the hell? Michael? Is that you? Whoops. Oh, and here's something funny. Uh, oh yeah, and there's that creepy voice. If I heard that, I know I'd be running for the hills. But anyways, back to my story. I made a comment on the recent Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and how my 8-year-old loves it. And it's, not really a game of blood and gore and all that stuff. It's just jump scares. But he is absolutely in love with it. And this guy is just calling me a bad parent because I'm allowing him to play it. And I pretty much told him to F off because my son doesn't get scared. He loves the challenge of it, so I really don't see what the problem is. But hey, from the sounds of it, the guy doesn't have kids of his own. But you know those type of people, they just love to give you advice. Wake up, everyone! I heard something. What? What the hell are you waking us up for, you loser? Go back to sleep. Okay. But those sounds, they freaked me the fuck out. A few minutes later. Ah, hell no. Alright, drop it. Alright. Let's book it, people. Alright, everyone, get out, 'cause I ain't doing this alone. I get to see him just kicking everyone out with his foot. Throwing stuff out the tent. Wake me up in the middle of the night because of some noises. Oh no, what the hell is that? I swear it looks like a cat. Their faces are just so weird. At first I thought Celeste's face was really creepy, but looking up close to her, it looks a lot better than everyone else's because their eyes are just bugging out of their head. Alright, come on, let's go. Alright. Shift and run for our lives. There we go. So dark. Well, duh, it's night, stupid. Let's see. Yeah, you can't see a shadowy figure there. No, not there. There he is, slowly stalking them, picking his next target to look like. But who will it be? Celeste. Alright, became obvious. Darren didn't know where he was going. He's getting pissed off. We've been walking. Broke, it's mad. Though that is the dumbest thing, trying to find your way back in the dark in a forest when you've walked, what did they say, 4 miles? Humans. I nearly tripped over Celeste when she fell. Help Celeste up? Yes. I took Celeste's hand and dragged her to her feet. It was getting even mistier. If not for the flashlight, I wouldn't have any idea who she was. I recognize that tree. We're getting to the cabin. Woo, high fives all around. Again, I had the feeling that something was watching me. My gut was screaming at me that something, somewhere was wrong. I realized the sound from earlier was back. Softer, but still present. I got chills running through my body. I did a head count, or more accurately, silhouette count. Me, Celeste still holding my hand. Darren in the lead, Michael to the left. Who the heck was the guy besides Michael? My grip on Celeste's hands tightened as I quickened my pace. I thought about shouting out, but was worried. If I did, maybe the thing would turn around and jump Michael or something. I didn't know what to do. I ran my fingers along a knife I brought from camp. Then the cabin appeared out of nowhere. The mist was starting to disintegrate around us. It was easier to make out who everyone was now. I looked at the thing next to Michael. She looked just like Celeste. The thing whose hand I was holding leaned in front of me. It wasn't Celeste. Nope. Nope. I should have ran or screamed, but my body was clenching up for no reason. The thing turned and walked into the mist. Double nope. Caught up with the others, practically in tears. Couldn't find the car. Didn't believe me. Hurried inside and locked the door. He followed us here. He really wants something from us. He doesn't seem to have anything to break down the door with, though. What the hell does he want with us? Hell if I know. Ask him. Yeah, thanks, jackass. Being rude. She's breathing quite heavily. We're safe here. It's cool, man. Shut up. It's not cool. It's a sturdy door. It'll be alright. Won't it? Don't ask me that. Freak me out. Now we know there's a shotgun in here. Ugh. Useless. Did he go away? Oh, shit. The bastard hit the breaker. But he can't get in, right? Yeah! Celeste! He's just trying to scare us. Take it easy. Damn women. Always scared of everything. Starting to believe what you saw earlier. Why, thank you, kind sir. It's fine. He's just trying to scare us. Yeah, you don't sound confident, loser. Oh, you can't go down here, huh? Weird. Okay, let's see here. Very simple kitchen. So it's actually a cool cabin. I'd like to be in a cabin this big. What's out this window? Holy. Who the hell is that? Oh, whoops. I did not mean to hit that again. Sorry. Oh, go. There we go. Celeste seems to have calmed down a bit. How the hell did you get back here? I was just walking around, magician. We're safe here. It's cool, man. Again, you keep saying that, but I don't feel safe. Ooh, cards. We played some cards here before going out camping. Okay, we'll go back up front. You saw something looking like me? Yeah, freaked me out. Suddenly, a strong sense of nausea hit me. There was something in the air. I could feel the horror overtaking me again. Holy crap! Shift. I can run, sorta. I don't feel so good. Bro, get me some aspirin. No. Oh, yeah, Celeste. We need to talk to her. She don't feel good. Oh, go up. Can't get up. Not enough sit-ups in my life. We're gonna go over here and sleep. Not sleep, but lay down. Couldn't take it anymore. Whoa, there he is. Frickin' squirrel. Okay, dragged her later down. Just having difficulties. The room had stopped spinning a bit, but I felt far from good. Oh. Suddenly, a voice could be heard from the locked door. What was worse, though, was that it was Celeste's voice. Let me in! Let me in! God! Let me in there! I immediately pulled my knife and placed it at Celeste lying in bed. Her eyes grew wide with shock and alarm, but they could have been faked. What were you doing? No, I'm the real one. The one out there. That's the imposter. I was kind of in a trance, unsure what to do and staring down at her. Maybe I would have stabbed her if the voice at the door hadn't changed into some low, deep, guttural voice. Then it became high-pitched, like a little girl's. I pulled my knife away. I snapped out of the trance. Now the nausea was returning. I got to the door and opened it. There was nothing there but a trail of black liquid. Suddenly I got the feeling that it might not be the best idea to go outside. Now for the final ending, we do go outside. Now this is the good ending. The thing was nowhere to be seen. Just as I was turning around, I took a look at the roof. There it was. It was close to a corner, about to turn. It looked like an albino male with really long limbs. He had fingers instead of toes, and all 20 of them were elongated. He was facing away from me. Suddenly the head swiveled 180 degrees and stared at me. I started choking up, as if suffocated. It was hard to breathe. The thing opened its mouth, slowly and deliberately. I thought it was going to devour me when its tongue snaked out. On the tip of the tongue was my face, like a tumor. Eyes closed, lips upturned into some psycho smile. There's a legend somewhere that when you see a doppelganger, you die. I thought of that legend, but then the creature rounded the corner and it was gone. I lost it and followed, vision hazy. Who follows it? My heartbeat suddenly seemed ear-splitting to me. I was stumbling because my legs seemed unable to coordinate. Suddenly, I stumbled forward and toppled down. Once I lay there, face down in the grass, my body just seemed to shut down. I couldn't move. I couldn't even turn my head. There was something dripping on my back. My eyelids seemed heavy and started closing of their own accord. I saw white feet with long fingers for toes step into view. Creepy. When my eyes opened, Celeste was shaking me. She was on the brink of tears, and her voice was cracking. Get up! Get up! The bastard was in your skin! My head hurt. I was about to ask her what happened when she started pulling me backwards towards the door. We toppled out and stumbled towards Darren's car, which was parked in a different location from what I remembered. I was glad to be alive. The mist had stopped completely. Celeste was downright crying now. She pushed me into the back seat. That's when I noticed. I was wearing different clothes from when I lost consciousness. Michael was there, huddled up and face buried in his knees. Some clothes, stained with blood, were beside him. They were mine. Darren immediately stepped on the pedal, but nothing happened. He swore and did it again. I noticed that Celeste was armed with a shotgun from the cabin, which I miraculously could not find. How convenient. I asked them what was going on. The thing joined us. He looked like you. We got out of the house and found the car. We were halfway down the road, then Michael started screaming. I looked at Michael. He had a glazed-over look in his eyes. The thing burst out of your clothes and jumped out of the car. Michael had the shotgun. He was firing out the window. We saw the thing run all the way back to the house at the frickin' speed of light. It was in my skin? Yeah. I looked down at myself. I wonder if I had been possessed or worse. The fiend had cut off my skin and wore it as a coat. I shuddered at the thought of something crawling around my skin. I asked Michael if he was all right. The fiend talked to me. I asked about what. He didn't respond. I realized he was sobbing. The car jolted into motion. Darren first pumped as the car started accelerating. Oh, fist pumped. Excuse me. I turned back towards the cabin and saw the albino fiend standing on the roof of the house, watching us. I shuddered and turned back. Celeste screamed. The fiend was in front of the car on the windshield. It opened its mouth and my ton face slithered out. Celeste fired the shotgun. The glass shattered and it was thrown backwards. Darren shrieked and I saw blood coming from his face. Something pierced my face and I realized it was glass. The car skidded to a stop. The car doors opened without any what the fuck? Without any reason, I fell out. Blonde moment or whatever, I cannot read that freaking word. The thing lay directly across from me, eyes closed as if it was sleeping. I wish I could close my eyes. Its mouth hung open and I saw myself again emerging. I didn't move or say anything because I couldn't. My face looked at me and started to talk. I love you. I love you. I love you. I want to be you. It repeated over and over again. It was coming close to me. I wondered if it was going to bite me to death. The fiend's eyes shot open and I realized it was going to kiss me. I managed to regain some control and instinctively twisted back from it. I guess that was what saved my... Ooh. There was a sound like an explosion and blood spouted from the thing. Celeste was standing over it. Her face and body were bleeding as she had this spaced-out, psychopathic look in her eyes. She had just fired the shotgun. My face looked directly at me. I am you, it whispered. Oh, I guess I could have whispered, sorry. I am you. Oh well. She fired again and I saw my own face begin rotting to nothing more than a skeleton in front of me. The fiend's head flowered open. That's the best word I could find to describe it. Its head kind of split and split again, peeling away. I saw faces, lots of them, all on the inside of its head. I think I saw Celeste and Michael's faces. They were whispering something unintelligible. In the center, where the brain should be, there was a single red cat-like eye that was rotating in its socket. It was producing the mechanical droning sound. Celeste fired one last time. The thing sort of withered away, becoming wrinkled and smaller and rotten, until it just disappeared. Celeste dropped the shotgun. I started twitching and spasming as control of my body returned to me. Eventually I stood up. We got into the car silently. Darren was bleeding too, but no one said anything. We drove back to the city in silence. We explained away the damaged car as being attacked by some crazy thieves. We had ourselves patched up. Michael was still in a shock-like state. I hear he was like that for a while. When I asked him what he thought of the incident later, he denied it ever happened, with compelling conviction. His eyes looked dead, and he had lost weight. I don't know if he forced himself not to remember, or if he genuinely knows nothing of it. I know what I saw, but I can't remember the exact place. It's been 2 months now. We still refrain from talking about it. If you were expecting some huge twist or something, you'd be disappointed. I still don't know what we met out there. I don't know what to know. I don't want to know, actually. I still have nightmares about my face saying, I am you. One thing I do know, though, I am never going camping ever again.